Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the Quiffcast with me, Rob Baines, and Ryan Gray.
Hello.
Hello. So, how are you today, Ryan?
I'm pretty good, thank you very much, Rob. How are you?
I'm very good. But the question is, how are you in a different universe? How do you think? How are you feeling in another universe? Big question.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, today, if you haven't guessed, people of Earth, we're going to be talking about the wonders and the fascinating possibilities of parallel universes. Now, I don't know about you, Ryan, but parallel universes is something that fascinates me a lot. So much so that I am currently in the making of a series surrounded by the whole concept of parallel universes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of parallel universes? What is it something that interests you, or have you ever thought about the possibilities?
I always see these these articles about wormholes and all of dark matter and stuff like that. So I don't know. I always have some sort of skepticism about all of these things, but I think some of it makes sense. Like,
does it? Do you think it's a possibility?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, you could see the arguments for it, I guess, but then proving it is one thing, I think.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. I think there's a whole thing of like with the relation to time travel, in the fact of like, you know, if you change things in time, then you create another parallel universe with the same route. It's like it's almost like the what if situation. You know, for every, I mean, it's very complex to even think about like the infinite amount of universes there are. You know, if there is such thing as like the whole multiverse sort of theory. Because you think for every possibility, every possibility, every choice that we make, there is another universe where that choice takes place. So it's, you know, the range of differences a parallel universe could be. I mean, it could be like something huge, like the Big Bang never happened in one universe, or it could be a little grain of sand. A little grain of sand is like a millimeter, you know, to the left of where it should be, and that's the only difference. It's really amazing how many universes there could be. Is there anything? Is there any sort of particular? I mean, there's a whole thing of universes that are like, you know, superheroes and things that are fictional to us, that are like reality to others. Is there any universe that you'd like to visit if you could? Like of the whole, a universe, you know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there any universes you'd like to visit?
I don't know. I think in relation to the whole time thing, I guess, a universe where it's not us as like a dominant species. That makes sense. Right. Like a kingdom between some sort of animals and humans. That'd be quite interesting. See, like,
so you go for something that's like very, very different, like a whole, you know, shift of power sort of thing, just to see what it's like. That's quite interesting. I mean, I know a lot of people maybe even want to go to a universe where, say, a universe where this person was alive, or a universe where, you know, instead of going, it's like what's that film where it's like it's side by side, sliding doors. Was that what the film is? Where there's sort of it's two different choices side by side.
Okay. I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but I've heard of it. I think a lot of people do ask the question, "What if?"
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something interests me in terms of like choices.
Mm-hmm.
There's a game coming out. There's a game coming out this week actually. Well, it's not. No, it is actually this week.
It's this the Detroit one.
Yeah, Detroit, and that's like the whole basis of that is different choices.
Mm-hmm.
The whole there's a lot. I mean, we're going to gaming territory here, but there's a few games that this company makes that is quite choice. So it's surrounded by choices.
Yeah, choice orientated.
If you play it one way, you know, it could affect the story like way along the line. It's like the whole tree sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen much on the Detroit game?
I've seen one or two of the trailers, but I haven't actually seen like the gameplay bits. I don't know if they ever released gameplay yet or.
They have. They've released a demo that you can play.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is like there's 6 possible outcomes for that one mission, and there's a chance that in one of these outcomes that the main character dies, so that for the rest of the game, if say you're playing this, you know, as you're playing at the game, that character would die in that scene, and you wouldn't be able to. It would literally the story would carry on, but with only the other 2, because there's 3 main characters, so it's only 2 main characters. So depending on how you play it, and depending on what choices you make, can like dramatically change the outcome. There's also there was a game called Heavy Rain. Have you played Heavy Rain?
I haven't really heard of it either.
There's Beyond Two Souls as well, which I've recommended to you.
That's a free one this month, isn't it?
That's free this month, yeah. On PlayStation Network. And that's very surrounding. I don't think there's much in the whole your decision now affects the ending.
Yeah,
it was very unchronological, the story. So there's a lot of choices.
It's like GTA 5, isn't it? You get one.
There's
like one mission at the end, right?
Yeah, there's one mission at the end where you sort of the endings are like sort of split, which I like when games do that, because it's not. I love games where they've thought it out and it's like a really complex like story and that's it. But
yeah,
the ones where it gives you a bit of free will and where you want to take to the story, I think that's quite fun.
What did you choose to do in GTA 5?
I saved both of them.
So did I.
Yeah, I think that's everyone's go-to, because they're just thinking, if I killed one of them, then does that mean I can't do all the other missions with you?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I've always wanted to play it again and choose a different one just to see what that was like. But yeah, it's quite good. Is there any? What about visiting? In terms of visiting universes, which game universe would you like to visit?
Game universe,
like if you were to jump, because thinking that all these parallel universes, there's like a universe where, you know, everything's GTA. There's a universe where you're in the world of Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Those sort of things. Which game universe would you like to visit?
Either Fallout 4, Sly Raccoon. I don't know if you've heard of Sly Raccoon.
Sorry.
It's like a comic book, so it's just it's pretty cool. I'd say Fallout or Sly Raccoon, because Sly Raccoon's badass.
Why Fallout? Why would you want
to? There's just something about it. Like it's all a case of like something that actually might happen in the future. But back in like a previously like bygone era.
Back into day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just interesting. It's just a
I've
different
always
thing.
liked the style of Fallout. I never probably played it, but I like the style of it because it's very retro. But
Yeah, I've only
well,
played.
that's what it is.
I,
Retro, post-apocalyptic retro.
yeah, I mean, I've only played Fallout 4, so I couldn't tell you what
Mhm.
the other ones are like. But I really like Fallout 4.
Mhm.
I think you can get so lost in a lot of the missions, though. Um,
Yeah. It's like Skyrim in that sort of sense, isn't it? As
yeah,
well, because the same people made it, but you just sort of there's lots of side quests and
yeah.
stuff like that.
I mean,
Crazy.
again, I still need to play Skyrim, and I actually need to finish Fallout as well.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. You'd never get to finish it because there's so much distractions and stuff.
yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
know when I was playing Skyrim, I did not get far at all in Skyrim.
Hmm.
And I was just wandering about. Which lots of people do that in GTA, I suppose, as well. Because I know Shart's dad just plays GTA just to wander around and kill people.
He's one of
I'm not
those
sure if he's
people.
played the actual. I'm not sure if he's actually played the story or anything, but yeah, it's like the free roam sort of things
Yeah.
are quite immersive like that.
What would you
I suppose that.
what would you go for?
Well, I suppose I'd like to visit the GTA universe is kind of there's not much difference
Hmm.
apart from the fact that there's a lot of like violence and stuff. But I'd like to visit the Overwatch universe.
Hmm.
I think it's a very I think there's a lot of different characters. I think I'd probably there's a few I'd get along with and there's a few I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd probably get along with Tracer quite well.
Mhm.
Tracer, I'll probably get along with my mains, to be honest, on Overwatch.
Mhm.
And then I probably wouldn't get along with like the likes of Sombra or Widowmaker or anything like that. I think they would. I don't think we'd click.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any characters in Overwatch you think you'd be best buds with? You think?
Don't know. Maybe like Hanzo.
Did you have
He's quite like calm and collected.
Yeah.
Not.
You'd have a bit of meditation session with Hanzo.
Yeah. I think you could have a bit of banter with Junkrat as well.
Yeah.
So.
I could see you having a drink with Reinhardt, but he drinks a lot more.
Yeah. This is true.
Ryan and Reinhardt. You could have that one. You could have that one drink, and he's already on like the fifth jug.
Yeah.
That's I can see that.
Hmm.
I don't know what the universe is. That for games, I think that would be like that. What kind of universe? Go on. I could sense a question there.
Which Marvel? Or would you go to the Marvel universe?
which Marvel?
I was like,
universe?
I know which Marvel universe. Which
I would definitely go to the Marvel universe.
Which-
I'd go to the Avengers one.
which I was going to say which point in the Marvel's universe?
Definitely surrounding. If I was like picking like a point in time,
Hmm.
as well as I'd go to the I'd visit like the Avengers before Civil War.
Hmm. That's a good shout.
So after Age of Ultron,
Hmm.
but before Civil War.
Yeah.
So like we've got like a good team,
Hmm.
a good team together. I'd have Bance with Stark. Sort of see how Cap does his training and stuff.
Yeah.
And I might get involved in the training. I might, and I might try to, win the trust a little bit. And I might go to San Fran and see Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I think that's when that sort of stuff's happening as well. Well, it would have been actually because the Falcon was in Ant-Man and stuff. Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely definitely get in touch with Tony and Scott. Definitely. What about you? Would you?
I don't know.
Which let's broaden it. Which superheroes would you, if you could like go to any universe where like superheroes are involved, who would you want to meet for realsies?
Probably Thor. I think Thor's badass.
Thor.
I'd definitely go to Asgard. Asgard looks awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, go see Thor.
Yeah.
Again, which point?
I would say probably before Ragnarok, maybe.
Before Ragnarok.
I think so. Yeah.
Sort of, whilst it's still there. Oh, spoiler alert! It's been out for ages. Yeah. Chill with. Would you attempt to lift his hammer?
Nope.
No, you would just let him.
Yeah, I know my own limits.
Yeah. Would you visit? Would you see whilst you're at it? Would you go and see Loki, or would you not want to?
Probably, and
you'd go and see Loki.
Yeah, and try not to spoil the future.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to interfere too much.
No, because then you'll cause a paradox.
Yeah, he'd cause another parallel universe on top of that parallel universe. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but definitely, I'd definitely like to visit the Marvel universe. Not sure about the DC universe. It's quite darker. I'd like to go and see like the likes of the Flash. I'd like to visit Star Labs. I'd like to visit, but the CW DC universe, not the movie universe.
Green Arrow or Flash, though?
Definitely Flash. Flash.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, definitely Green Arrow.
Oh, would you? Would you go down to the Arrow Cave?
Yeah, I think Green Arrow is badass. Whereas Flatash is Flatash. Wow.
Well, I think Flash is Flatash.
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 Yeah, I think I think Flash is just a bit. I don't know. There's not much He's just a guy that runs fast. Like it's just.
Is he? Yeah.
That's all he is.
No, he could take me into Flash time with him, and then that'd be quite cool. I'd like to go and see Supergirl as well, actually. Because that's another universe. That's not even connected. Those universes.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, I'll tell you what, Ryan.
What?
I'll tell you what.
What?
If you're gonna go around, surfing the multiverse,
the time warps.
You know what I think you'd need. Introducing the Quiffcore Surfboard Multiboard. Have you ever wanted to travel from one universe to another?
No.
Well, yes, you can now. You can jump on your multi-surfy multiverse board, and the name varies. And you can
model specific
surf on over to another universe. But you need to be on water.
Have you just ripped off the Silver Surfer?
No, the board itself is purple.
Okay.
And it's got jets on it.
Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah, we don't want to infringe on any copyrights.
No, then I'd have to go over to their universe and sort of sort it out, iron the creases out. But yeah, multiverse multi-mod surfy board 3000. Buy it now. It's not available in this universe though, so you have to travel to a different universe to get it.
How are you going to do that without the board?
Well, just have to hope that your parallel self comes over to this universe and gives you one.
Was it like Harrison Wells?
Yeah.
So find a Harrison Wells near you.
Yeah, find a Harrison Wells near you. That's another thing.
That's
another
app.
thing, Ryan. Doppelgangers. How would you react to seeing a doppelganger of yourself from a different universe? I mean, I know it depends on which universe they're from, but like, if you were to encounter a Ryan doppelganger, a doppel Ryan, what do you think they'll be like? What would you imagine your first encounter to be like?
Probably just the same. Probably just quite chilled.
Just the same.
Yeah. Like you can't really beat a
nothing different.
Can't really beat a proven recipe, can you?
God, there's got to be something different about him, Ryan. Or is he just gonna be exactly the same? Maybe just a reflection of you. Like he's just the same, but mirror.
Maybe like bald.
Bald.
Yeah, no quiff.
Like with a really big beard.
Inverse quiff.
Yeah. The anti-quiff.
Yeah, which is like the beard that points down.
Yeah, that would be. I can imagine both of. I think if we were like to walk down the street and we'd see them, just both of us, just like literally the anti-quiff, bit of stubble on the head.
I could see that.
Stubble on the head, and then a full-on triangular beard. I think that would work.
Yeah.
And then they wear trousers on the top, and then the t-shirt on the bottoms. Yeah.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that's exactly the same.
Yes. I think so.
But imagine they'd look at us the way that we're looking at them. Like, oh my god, he's got his quiff on his head. What's he doing? Oh god, that was so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, with better self-promotion here with the things here, but with Quiff Legion, we explore the multiverse a bit, and it's quite cool. I think. I think it's I love the concept of the multiverse, and I hope it is a thing. But for the reasons that we explore in Quiff Legion, I hope it's not a thing. Because if you think if travel between parallel universes is possible, then it's going to be it's quite dangerous.
Well, yeah, look at the Flash.
They've got the Flash could pop over and mess up the timeline. Daleks could start appearing, real Daleks. You haven't watched season 4 of the Flash yet, have you?
I've watched Saboteur.
You haven't watched season 4 though.
I don't think so.
That's the one after Saboteur. AKA the one we're on now, which is finishing tomorrow. No, it's finished this week.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
In terms of, it's a good series. It's not a speedster villain. This series. It's brilliant. No, he's so cool. The main bad guy is. It's written so cleverly.
Okay.
I would not, if I was going to parallel universe, would not want to bump into Devor.
Devor?
Yeah. Devor.
It's not Devor.
Oh my goodness.
Please don't insert the Devor reference here.
Oh my god.
Devor.
Right, well. Is there anything... you know what?
What?
I wouldn't mind meeting my own doppelgangers, to be honest. I think if I had a doppelganger, I think it'd be very convenient because it'd make making Quiff Legion a lot easier.
Why don't you have like a doppelvanger? What's wrong with me today? Doppelganger, like fan convention, like Doppelcon or something.
We can always we can arrange a multiverse reunion.
Yeah.
Just meet up at the bar.
Doppelcon.
I've always thought of that. I might include that in Quiff Legion. I think there's a bar or a pub that exists outside the multiverse where all the creatures and people from all these different universes who can travel to different universes meet up, have a drink without any consequences to their universe. You know, you could see like Barry Allen having a drink with I don't know, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or you could have SpongeBob having a bit of iced tea with I don't know, Walter White. You know, it's a very. I'd like to go. That's if I was going to travel anywhere in the multiverse, I had one choice of. I'd go to that bar, that nightclub, what that place. I think we should go there, Ryan.
It sounds kind of like the Star Wars scene from the Cantina.
Yeah, and they'll be playing. The Cantina band will be playing. They'll be on repeat. So.
Oh God.
That'll be. That's the only band they can afford because in that section of the multiverse there's no currency, so it's a bit weird. It's the possibilities are endless, and that's what the multiverse is. I think the multiverse is a huge concept at the end of the day.
Isn't that an advert? Isn't that an advert from somewhere?
What?
Something.
What? No?
Something. The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless. I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I feel it is.
I'm going to give it a quick Google.
I shall. Keep talking.
You give it a quick Google.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Yeah, I think. I mean, Charlotte said she'd have loads to talk about parallel universe and stuff. I think everyone has their own. I think we should bring this up in the 50th Quiffcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, sorry, big segue there. In a few episodes' time, in 3 episodes' time, we'll be doing the 50th Quiffcast. Which, Ryan, I hope you'd be...
Oh, it's recycling.
What? Recycling?
Recycle. The possibilities are endless.
That's what the multiverse is. It's recycling.
But that's
all these different...
But that's what it's from. It's from one of the adverts. Yeah. Recycling. Possibilities are endless.
I've not seen an advert in ages.
Never mind.
Is that advert still on?
I don't know. Maybe they recycle that.
It's a quote that is recycled by loads of other companies, I think.
Potentially. But that's what I remember it from. It's recycling adverts. So there you go.
There you go. Right, so yes. So in a few episodes' time, we'll be doing the 50th. I think we should bring that up, I think. See what they think about the multiverse and whatnot. But we'll be doing a big old multi-host finale, which should be fun. It should be fun because organising that's going to be lovely.
The last one was good, wasn't it?
It was good. It worked really, really well. I really enjoyed it. I think it'll be great. Well, just as long as we got a good amount of topics, and I mean, we could talk about the multiverse. We could talk about TV and film. We could just talk about everything that our hosts sort of combine in a mixture of loveliness.
Didn't the last one? Didn't Jack pretend he was a Jamaican shopkeeper?
That's where that came from. Yeah.
Good I'd be shop, man.
Oh yeah, man. Would you like a 5-pence bag with that? Yeah, no. I've got that on a soundboard. On the Quiffcore soundboard, available on the App Store. Anyway, we're going to go now. So thank you very much for listening, everyone. Ryan, I shall see you. Next time you see Ryan, you won't see him. You'll hear him.
Hey.
Next time you hear from Ryan, it'll be on the 50th. So see you then, Ryan.
I shall see you soon.
Yes. Thanks for listening, guys. Goodbye. Hi.
Goodbye. See you.
And subscribe.
See you in a parallel universe. Yeah.